On December 31st, 2020, the last day of the most difficult year of our lives, I witnessed something so profoundly beautiful that I devoted myself to capturing it on camera to keep it frozen in time forever. Kyoto in the snow. The snow began to fall the moment that I exited Kawaramachi Station and increased as I crossed Shijo Bridge, entering Gion. By the time I had reached Yasaka Pagoda, the crown jewel of the Higashiyama district, quick white snow was surrounding me, raining down on me like thousands of shooting stars falling to earth. I encountered the occasional cluster of photographers, other early risers, elders on their morning walks. I'd been wide awake since 5 o'clock, and I'd been wandering the streets since 7. I was surprised by how sparse the streets were. Everyone was still sleeping, or watching the world blur through an open door. I felt like I was sleepwalking, and the only proof of my current reality was the consistent pinch of cold on my bare hands and forehead. When I reached Kiyomizudera, I noticed the snow had become lighter. I prayed that it wouldn't stop. The temple was open. I never knew that it opened so early. Never had I thought to visit during the morning hours, when the monks are the leading players, instead of being hidden behind crowds of tourists and chatter. I found an Emma that I had written 3 months prior, a handwritten prayer on a wooden plaque. I thanked the universe for answering it. When I opened my wallet to buy a ticket to enter the main temple, I noticed that it was completely empty, aside from my cards, useless at a place like this. Without feeling any anger or frustration, I descended the steps of Pure Water Temple and sought to find an ATM at the nearest convenience store, an 11-minute walk. By the time I'd gone and returned, the snow was falling thicker and more majestically than before, creating the most beautiful snow globe effect. I'd come and gone for a reason. Everything in its own time. While most of the visitors turned right to see the view of Kyoto from Kiyomizudera, the one on all the postcards and guidebooks, I turned left, alone, to enter my favorite love shrine. I was in no rush to follow the crowds, knowing that Kyoto-shi would be waiting for me after. I entered Jishu Jinja. It's usually swarmed with couples praying for their relationships and groups of single friends laughing and blindly walking to find the famous love stone. But on New Year's Eve, I was alone. Nobody by my side. No lover nor stranger. Then I saw a monk tending to his daily rituals. We bowed our heads to one another. He turned from me and disappeared, but I didn't feel so lonely anymore. I remembered what I'd already known all along. We're never really alone, are we? Kiyomizudera had been under construction for over a year, and every time I photographed it, it caused my photos to lose a bit of their purity and charm. But on New Year's Eve, I noticed that the work was finally finished. It was perfect. I felt something deeper than satisfaction that morning. I felt love. Love for the city that I called home. Love for its people. Love for its history. Love for its irresistible, snow-touched beauty that I was lucky enough to encounter as I wandered through it that morning. I could have gone home, gone back to sleep, in love with the memories of what I already had, but I couldn't. I had to go north, where the snow would be deeper and my heart would be fuller. Kyoto is a city surrounded by mountains. Its bowl-shaped landscape traps humidity in summer and harsh, cold air in winter. If I wanted to experience the most miraculous sight, a true winter wonderland, I'd have to climb. Where? I'd have to climb Mount Kurama in the midst of a snowfall. If it weren't for the friends by my side, I would have thought I'd lost all sense of hearing. It was as if silence was tangible, something I could breathe in, reach for, grab, and hold. The snow fell fast, as it did when I first reached Higashiyama that morning. But in the mountains, there was nothing to melt it away. The temperatures were colder, and nature prevailed above our footsteps. It prevailed above all. So snow fell and painted the trees, the earth, Kurama-dera, Kifune Jinja. Snow fell and I knew that it was a fresh start, a blank slate, a new year, a new life. "2020, thank you for teaching us to be stronger and more careful. Thank you for teaching us to never take life and love for granted. 2021, please bless us and protect us from the pain of the past." Happy New Year. 明けましておめでとうございます。